recording. Okay, well, hello. If everybody will watch this, probably in the recording, less probably in the live stream. Guess it's my first stream under the new name. I was streaming before. What was Nick? I don't remember. Old Nick, to be honest. This is my first on this one. So maybe short introduction. My name is Mario. I'm from Croatia, and I'm currently working as a professional software developer for, let's say, 8+ years at the moment. And I don't know, I kind of was thinking to stream some well stuff, development related stuff over the Twitch, because let's say Twitch is a too good platform for this, right? And what will be streaming here mostly will be backend development and web development in priority, maybe some data science, but at the moment the web development is the main orientation, and languages covered for backend probably PHP and Python. Those two, because those two are kind of ones that I'm currently working on my job, so I'll cover them here. I will start with PHP because lately I was doing a lot of Laravel. A lot of. First, I have to apologize. It's 2:38 a.m. here, so I'm kind of sleepy. That's why this is gonna be a short one, just kind of introductory one with some basic setup. As I was saying, currently I'm doing lots of Python in my work. So in my free time, then I will cover some PHP for the beginning, because I'm kind of missed. I wasn't working anything in PHP for kind of long time. Okay, so I think that's everything I need to cover for now. If there's any questions, feel free to ask. I may edit my schedule, but I have to point out, because of my work, I will be doing this in free time. So my schedule, if I don't mean to do something, I won't put it in scheduler. If it's there, I will do it, but there won't be something there that often, because I really don't know how I'm gonna manage my time. But when I have time, I'll be here. Okay, so for beginning, today I won't be doing much. This is Laravel. What I did, basically, I'm doing all this on Windows. Right, it's Windows. I'm doing it for the Linux for Windows directly, so it's a virtual machine, not a custom machine. It's a machine directly installed on Windows that comes with Windows for the Linux, which is great. They got this in Windows 10 and perfected it in Windows 11, so this is great. Because I usually work on Linux, because Linux is the Unix is the go-to system for any kind of web development. My Linux choice is Linux. I actually never work in Mac, and I don't have any need to switch. So maybe there will be some hiccups. I did the initial setup as the best I can, because I don't have much experience working with these kind of setups. There will probably be some hiccups, but development is always hiccups, so there are bugs everywhere, always. So what I can do, I'll fix it. That's all I can do if I find it. Okay. So today I will try. Like I said, I already set up the environment, but I started a new Laravel project. I'll be doing this project with Laravel Sail. That's why this composer is opened. It's not necessary to do Sail for composer, but Laravel has neat library, official community library called Sail. So why not use it? It's basically Docker. Everything you need for Docker. But it's custom tailored for Laravel. So I do my almost like 99% of my developing in Docker environment locally. So I'll be doing that here, and this is the way to go in professional development. You will rarely find something that's not Dockerized. Okay, so let's start. Like I said, in tutorial I'll go for some initial configurations. So project is here. Let me just go to the files and On the way, I'll briefly introduce you for the things I'll be doing here. My idea is to approach this project as same way I've approached this in my professional. Oh my God. Let's just cut it off of my work, right? So there's a tasks, there's a features to implement, and basically that's it. Every day, at least development part is a set of features and implementation of features, debugging, bug fixing, and so on and so on. So I will approach this the same way. So there will be features to implement. I will probably set it in the title video. I will implement this feature today, and that will be it. Okay, so let's just start with going briefly to the everything here. You can see the part of the project, and I just noticed that this may be too small to see. Maybe I can do it like this. So I can. Oh wait, maybe this. No. It was a long time since I was presenting something, so I'm not sure how I should increase the size in the PHP store. Let's see. PHP store increase text size. Let's see what it says. Okay, let's see here. Ctrl S, Ctrl Alt is S. Okay, let's try this first. That's good. Font size, gonna set it general, so change font size with. Okay, set it general. So let's just go with settings here, easier. File setting. Here we go. So it said go to edit general. So let's find general here, editor, here we go, general, and let's see, sort of mouse control, movement scrolling. Okay, let's just see what it says. Change font size with command mouse plus wheel. Plus mouse. Okay, so basically I can do this. Let's see it. Sure. Blah blah blah. Here we go. Let's say active editor. Let's say apply. Because save settings goes on devices. Now I'm gonna skip that. And yeah, I'm able to do that now. Now it's more visible, right? If I do it like this. Because I have like 42-inch TV here as a monitor, so maybe it's not that visible to you guys. That this should be better. Okay, so maybe I have to find a way to increase the font definitely in my windows, but I will not do that now. So here on this project, let's just go over, like I said, all the initial project, well, let's call them modules and files. So with here in HTTP, we call basic flag controller. That's fine, nothing to do here. So I'll just leave this as it is. Let's go to models. We have a user model. There's nothing to do here at the moment, but I will need that. So I will leave it open because I will need that very soon. I'll just close everything here. I'll go to it. Got to it later. Okay, so the provider is just absolute provider, which is fine. I'll probably create more as I go to the project, but for beginning, absolute provider is just more than enough. And yeah, I forgot the Laravel come from like version 10 come light packed, so there's nothing more here except this, which is actually great. It needs to install basis, more like Symfony. Right now, so I always like that with Symfony that it comes in light size for beginning, and then you just add what you need. Glad to see the Laravel embrace that philosophy. Okay, so bootstrap catch, nothing here at the moment. App, I will definitely need that one. This will be needed, not in the beginning. Actually, I will need this in the beginning too. This one will be needed later, so I will just leave them open for now. Catch, nothing for now. Let's go with config. I will skip that for now. I will come back here later because there will be more some work here. Databases, okay, factories. User factory is created and is used for user. Model factories and used for CDS, so CDS will be used for sending the fake data to the database. They are interconnected. I'll be probably using them, but I will be not changing anything in the initial one. at the moment. I'll probably won't be changing anything in later. I'm just adding a new one. Now let's see migrations. So okay, here there's the changes. First I'm gonna remove this token reset schema. Token the table in the schema because I'll be implementing custom authentication system. This will be one of these tasks. Implement the feature that custom feature the authenticated user. Because in your job place you may have a request with the client. I want to custom authentication with some specific requirements that doesn't comply to the Laravel default authentication system, and that's actually a very common case. So I will implementing custom one from the scratch, not using Laravel default one. So everything that's related to authentication in Laravel I'll be removing, except these sessions. I will leave sessions for now, but I'm probably gonna use Redis for sessions. But there's no need for remove it. If I just don't need it, I will remove the migration and the table for migration and the table in database later on. Before this hit production, it won't be here anymore. Okay, so this I will add new fields to user, but we'll be going back to this after I go to the time configuration. Create cache, no, that's not needed. All caching will be done to Redis, so I can just delete this one, delete. Okay, jobs table. I'm gonna delete everything except the failed jobs, because for jobs, yet again, I'm going to be using the Redis. Just a second, these migrations, I'm not sure, but maybe, just maybe Laravel actually using this for something in the background. I'm not sure at the moment, because I remember I had some errors before when I deleted this. So just to be in the safe side, I'm gonna revert this one. I can turn that migration back. Yeah, I did. Okay. Why did you return it? I did return it. Just a second. I'm gonna revert this one. Why didn't you revert it? I should. No, I want to revert it basically. Did you revert it now? No, because I actually reverted the reversion, which was fun. History. Like I said, I apologize if I'm doing this a bit slow. I am sleepy at the moment. Allah. Alright, that's fine. That's why current before. Let's do this. So we're going like this. And this should be it now. I don't think I need anything else. No wait, this is the wrong one, but this is now reverted, I think. It is. Okay, so let's do another one. History. Yeah, I'm very sleepy. Okay, so let's see why I did this. Blah blah. No. Deleting. Revert. Modify. Deleting this one needs to be reverted. Fine, let's just try this. And this should be actually fine now. Right, it should be fine. I think. Yeah, it's fine now. Okay, so we'll revert to this. Now we'll leave this because I'm not sure actually the Laravel needs something. For something in his background processes. So I'm gonna leave it here. I'm just gonna delete what I deleted before, and that's these two jobs, because I'm absolutely sure I'm gonna need this for anything. Because all jobs, if there were any queue jobs in the future, if there will be any queue jobs in the future, they will be handled by Redis and probably Horizon, which is another Laravel library for handling queues. Very nifty and very useful one. Okay, yeah, I forgot Laravel actually. PHP Storm actually auto saves things. I was doing VS Code before, so it doesn't. It doesn't, but all JetBrains there's auto-save. It's like one of the most useful features they have actually, to be honest. Okay, so we have catch table. This get user is fine. I can some of the fields, and yeah, I need to just remove this drop if exists, these two. And async user table, so I remove this as a password. And we are golden. That's it. Session users fine. I'm gonna close this and close this. Users will be open because I don't need them. That's it for migrations. Let's go. Status is fine. Public index nothing here. Robots not needed for now. No public expose keys at the moment. I won't be touching this. Views welcome blade. I know how base control. I don't. Controllers are empty. So this welcome blade actually can be deleted. So let's go just let's see is used anywhere. Is this? Yeah, it is. I have a really funny keyboard here. Very different from what I'm using on work. Let's just say welcome. That blade at PHP. Let's see if oh no, that's not it. It's run. Okay, maybe this. Yeah, it could be this. Welcome that blade that PHP. No, there's no usage for this, so I'm just gonna delete this for views because I won't be using welcome page. Oh, maybe there is some. Oh, there is. Okay. Support for sales route. Ah, it's a different route. Okay, then I won't be deleting it. But I will be deleting most of it. Let's just go with this. And when body tag starts, here we go. Here. Nice. Of course I did that. Again, funny keyboard here. Yeah, this is it. Body starts. And all classes by the ninja. Just simple plain body. Class to body, and let's see here style if manifest no. Also no. So by title I will fine. This can leave, can stay, length, not needed. Alright, and I'll just put something meta here. In body I put like, let's say, alright, my funny keyboard. Okay. This keyboard has these arrows in very few places. This is gonna be very fun for PHP programming because there's a lot of arrows in PHP. Okay, but what is it is? Yeah, let's do H3. It's fine. Again, this one, and let's say hello. Nothing to see here. Yeah, this will be it for our blade, a different blade template. Fine, I'll just leave it as it is. And this one, let's go to routes. Like I said, there's a web, and it's this template. I will add new one, and it's gonna be just add right away. Yeah, PHP file. Let's call it API. That be now OI, but API. That PHP, and I just return from web. Yeah, let's do mainly support for sales route, and that's gonna be it. Nothing to see here at the moment, but I'll just add it into the here we go, here web, and let's go with API, and there exactly that one. That's it. I'm gonna need, that's actually enough to introduce new routing file into Laravel. For API, Laravel usually comments it on sanctum, and it's a good way to like have APIs out of the box. But since I will build a lot of things custom for this project, I won't be extending sanctum because I won't be needing it. Basic sanctum is nothing else but token authorization and rate limiting. That's basically what sanctum is. And I will be doing custom logic for both of those things, so I don't need sanctum. but I will need API routes, so that will leave. And I can now, for now, close this one. I will add some middleware later, but I don't know, at the moment I don't need anything. Here, okay, so we are here. This is done. Console and web, I will leave them. Web maybe we need it for some, let's say, admin stuff. So we need that. Storage, nothing yet, nothing at the moment, but this will be a very important part because of caching. Tests I won't be needed because I won't be doing some much test in this project. Vendor is vendor, nothing to see here. And now let's see the fun stuff. Let's go to environment. First I'm gonna delete this one because I don't need example file. Actually, let's rename it. Refactory name. Let's call it .env.dist for distribution, because these files are very nifty to have when most of the developers work. You just put distribution file in your GitHub directory and put the environment file locally. Never push it to Git. This is one way to do it. There's other ways, for example, env and .env local. It's another way to do this. But .env and .env dist is way I'm kind of used to lately, so I will do it like that. Git ignore, let's see, there is here, and everything else for Laravel it's here, nothing to do. In Laravel I'm going to do some setups. First, log, channel, just a second, now I would open config and go first logging. Yeah, log channel definitely is gonna be daily, because I want my channels, to my things be logged, my log files be separated by days, because that way I can delete old ones whenever I don't need them. So log channel is gonna be daily. Stack single, that's fine. Nothing log level debug, yeah, that's fine. Let's see, MySQL connection, fine. Sale password, that's gonna be fine, because sale is going to create the container with database MySQL server on its own. So these connections are fine because they are set in the composer file. Session driver, no, not gonna be database. Database gonna be Redis. I don't have Redis yet, but I'll add it. That's fine. Encryption, I don't need it, and it's fine. Broadcasting, nothing. File system, I will leave local for now. An interesting thing I saw, there's actually S3 native now in Laravel, which is great. I'm tested. I won't be using it again because because this feature sparks, I'll be adding S3 bucket manually. Manually connected to the AWS cloud or AWS cloud. But for now, I'm gonna leave local here, and QA will be Redis. So let's switch to Redis. Cat store also Redis. Catch prefix. I know what's my project name. Test project. Let's put prefix here as a test project. And this. So let's do prefix. Memcached host. I won't use the memcached, but localhost is fine. PHP Redis will be client used. Redis password won't be any. That's fine. Mailer log. Yeah, I forgot the Laravel has the log channel for mailing, which is very nifty for debugging. But I think I'm gonna use here the mail catcher. I will add that in Composer, in the Composer file, and we'll switch here when I add it. For now, I'll leave it as it is. That's nothing. From address, let's go with test. Let's do it as example. Mail from app name. What's the app name? It's up there. It's Laravel, won't be Laravel. Let's be test. Name is local fine. Debug should done. Fine. We'll get localhost 8000. Why 1000? Well, I'll see that a bit later. Fine. AWS nothing for now. Vite, maybe if I introduce some front-end development. For now, not planned. I think that's it. Daily SQL debug, MySQL, Redis, Sketch. Yeah, that should be it. Apologize. It's like 2 a.m. here now. I just finished the setup and I'll be concluding this video for today on this stream. Okay, now let's do another fun part. Compose a JSON. I'll be adding of course new packages here. Laravel 8.3. I'll probably switch this to 8.3, but at the moment, let me just check quick. Laravel can work with 8.3, right? Now it should be able to work with 8.3. Let me check that. Maybe some scripts, but at the moment I don't need any. Okay, that's it. Let me change this. This is fine. Let's go to Composer, JSON, Docker Compose file. Now let's. Oh, I just realized it in largest file by file. No, that's not good. Never mind. Okay, let's see. Laravel test. It's important not to change this in cell. I've done this hard way. This is just basic cell setup, so I don't think I need to change anything here. There's the host, Docker gateway, fine, port, this I will change, Vita I will leave. Environment, where user, where user, so where user it's the basic, it's standard user to be used in Docker local environments. Is debug, I will leave it on. If it doesn't start cause problems, it can cause problems. I'll experience that often. For now, if it doesn't, I will leave it. If it does, I will just turn it off because I don't need this debug. This is fine. Copy fine, cell fine. MySQL depends on that's perfectly fine. MySQL, okay, I'll just change ports. Let's do I can no, I'll just remove this because this is simple app, so I don't need this writing variables for ports. It will be 8080, and for the log for the database I will put this container on 3030. Let's go with 7. I don't like to have a standard ports occupied by containers. I leave the standard ports for the services on my local setup opened for possible local need, and containers are default ports. Okay, health check. For now, leave it. I may add some other logic, but for now this seems okay. It's fine. It's just being database for some reason, but this is fine. For now, let's just add Redis. Okay, Laravel cell. It's container, I think it is. So let's just add that. Alright, look, history is open a separate one. Okay. Right, let's just add PHP add. Now I can choose Redis. And it should, yeah, it will pull it. I hope my internet connection is fine today. When I was initially setting up this project, it was so slow, the setup took about an hour to complete. And all because of the slow download speeds. Hope this will be faster. After coffee. When you have the coffee, it's time to go to sleep. Alright. And it's setting up. And in future maybe something fun to do while these kind of things are going. I mean, if you're a developer, it's fun for you. I can read this and I know what's going on more or less. Installing packages. Right now for the local Linux setup on the Redis container. And it's running Ubuntu, of course. Anything else runs Ubuntu more or less. Except servers. That for some reason runs Debian. Mostly. I mean, Ubuntu and Debian are basically the same thing. Just Ubuntu is a bit more user friendly than Debian is. Alright, installing Redis. No, this is not good basically. I mean, it's okay for Laravel setup, but this much, let's say, packages inside the container, I I mean, I don't know if they are really necessary. Maybe they're because this is like a framework level Redis container. Maybe they're just adding everything that possibly could be needed for Redis. But in some standard setups, most of the stuff probably is not needed at all. Okay, let's just have to wait for this to finish. Come on, Ubuntu. Come on, Docker, you can do it. Let's see, now read an error. That might be fun. If that happens, I'm going to sleep. I'm not fixing any errors now. If any will happen, I'm done for today. I'm going to sleep. It's 3:07 a.m. I'm not fixing any errors. Okay, it seems to be fun. It should be added here, but it's not for some reason. Why is not added Docker Compose? Let's see. What is it? Oh wait, it's added as a separate container. Seriously? Why? Laravel, why cell? That's not how you do it at all. So I need to run it separately now. Seriously? Yeah, that's not good. I definitely won't be needing that. Won't be doing that? No, I won't be doing that. I will add it as a container in the composite files tomorrow, probably on the next stream, because I won't be doing separate container launch. There's no way. Okay, let's pretend the Redis was added. Here it will be added, but let's pretend it is. And I think I was gonna add is a mail catcher. Just say mail catcher. Okay, I think I misspelled this. Alright, mail catcher. Why can't I find it? Not this one. There's another one that I use. Let's see. Let's just go to the GitHub and switch it there. It'll be easier. So let's open this one. And just search for mail catcher. See what I found. Okay, there's a lot of this one is one I use usually. It's not maintained, but that really doesn't matter. The protocols for mail aren't changing like centuries, so non-maintained is not very important. I just need to add it to Docker Compose. Let's try to do this. Here after MySQL, let's add a new service. Let's call it. Let's just call it mail. And this image should be same as the name of the package. It should be. I'm not sure, but I will add it same as the name of the package for now. And I'm not sure the port is set up. I will have to look it on the net. Okay, let's just do this and compose. And of course, here we go. Yeah, that's what I need. Mail catcher version. I don't really need the version. Just mail catcher. Okay, this is fine. I just copy this quickly. Copy and add it to the project, because I don't need actually all things in the space for this container to work, so I'll just copy it. Okay, now I'll remove this version part. And this will go to the hyphens. this, and context. There's no really context for it. I can remove this one, just image arcs. No, there's no context to build it. Just remove it and just add ports. I think this should be enough for the mail catcher. I think there's probably one port. No, let's just go on top to mail catcher. Just a second to see the ports here. There's another one. Oh, this one, yep. Another port. I need to be exposed. This one. One is for sending mails, and one is for displaying mails in the browser. So another for sending mails. This is fine. This is fine. And now on the this should be it. And now on the environment file for mail. I just need to point to the mail container. Host here. No, wait, no, it's not. Yeah. Mail host is here. Yeah, but I don't think I need mail. Just host. Port needs to be on 225. And I don't need mail basically. At least I shouldn't be needing it. Let's check the mail quickly. SMTP. Oh, no, yeah, it will be SMTP. For this mail schema, well, no, there won't be this schema, but it will be URL host. URL host will be host port. It should be enough. I think. If not, we will play with settings. So mail is gonna be SMTP. Just copy this, right? It's gonna be null for now. Mail is gonna be mail, and port on the mail container will be 25. And I think that should be enough. If it's not, like say I'm gonna try it, I'll play with it. I think this should work. We don't basically need anything except these two for be able to catch mails. Okay, so this should be set up now. Redis I'll be adding later because I won't be, it's way too late to add Redis container now. And I think that's it for the initial setup. I don't think I need anything more. Let's go quickly for this. This is fine. Yeah, to have nothing to set up here. Out won't be much help here. Yeah, won't be any help, maybe only for sessions. Catch, I only set up the catch to be Redis. Anything else, it's not needed at the moment. Database is MySQL. It will be set up through the enable file I point to cell MySQL. File system I'll be using local. Storage path up private. Well, okay, that should be fine, I guess. Driver local, and there's nothing else at the moment. I'll be adding S3 bucket later. Logging, I already put it to be a daily single log. Mail, SMTP, I'll be using that one for testing instead of standard Laravel log. And I pointed to set up to point on the mail catcher container. Queue, nothing to see here. If this one will be in use if I set up queues. Services, nothing. Sessions, again, nothing. Drive is already set up to be database, to be this. Yeah, okay, this is done. Database, oh yeah, right, I will be doing this today. No, I won't be doing this today because I'm half asleep. First thing to do is just migrations, edit these users to category to needs. There will be more fields here. Same this one's here. This name gonna be separate, first and last name, for example. Probably a gender, active, email verified flag, and some other ones. Remember token is gonna be deleted. Won't be needing that one. I can delete it immediately. Alright, timestamps, yeah, there was say, and I'll just edit that to tomorrow, or whenever I stream again. I won't be done because I'm definitely too tired to do anything now. Factory fine, I'll just set it, sync it with when I change the user model and see the factory create name test users. So maybe we add something here. Yeah, maybe I'll add something here as well. That's it. That's it for initial setup. And next time I'll start working on the actual features. First thing I would probably do, yeah, most definitely will do, is edit the user, add additional fields, edit the user model with some additional stuff, and then I will implement repository pattern partially, not completely. I need to use repositories to the code base because I've been doing all my database querying to the repositories, and after that, and of course adding the Redis and testing entire configuration, I'll probably start with what we usually will start. So in the, let's say in the production development, which means if you're doing professional development, you will, first thing you will do is configure the setup and build a new Docker environment. That's the first thing you will do for your projects. And after that, first thing to do will be handle migrations and handle your data. Data architecture is extremely important in the web projects when you utilize relation databases like MySQL. Data management means create your entities, or in this case Laravel uses models, which is basically representations on the code level, on the application layer of the database, like basically on data in database. So first set up your data, that means set up your models, entities, whatever it is in the framework you're using, and set up your database. Set up your database. This is extremely important. So setting up the data correctly and in the right, let's say most optimal way you can think of is the half of your work, literally. Because if your data is constructed very well, the use of the data is going to be a breeze. If it's not, it's going to be a problem. By constructing data very well, there are two specific things in relation databases you need to do. First is do your normalization of your data very well. By normalization, primarily I mean extract data wherever you can in separate relation databases, relation tables. Do fragments of data or regarding to the single expressibility principle on the data on the relational level. So try to separate the data as much as you can and construct your models according to the data. If you do that, if you construct the data very well, development is going to be extremely easy after that regarding usage of the data. If you don't, it's going to be a problem and a big one. Second part is in relational databases there is one very important thing and one very thing that's it's great about relational databases, that's cascading. Cascading in the project is extremely important to set up. Never ignore cascading when you're doing when you're doing anything with relational databases. Never ignore cascading, because when you have to delete something, specifically something with lots of relationships like users, and if you try to do this without cascading, you're going to want to like hang yourself when you start doing that, because it's going to be extremely difficult. There will be lots of if statements, lots of code blocks that will be necessary to delete relational data. If you do cascading well, it will be one line of code, potentially maybe 2 or 3 lines with some kind of cleanup. But ideally, it will be just one code. That one code will be user delete. You are done. Everything else will cascade. And database can be purged completely of that user. So cascading on database, relational databases, is extremely important. So 2 things when you set up your databases: construct your data or normalize the data well, and introduce cascading. Don't skip on cascading. Don't think I'll do that later. You won't. But trust me, you won't. You'll forget about it. And when you forget about it, you're in problems. And developers that comes after you in that project maintain it, yeah, even bigger problems than you are. So don't skip on the database construction. Second part, site constructions are your algorithms. So construct your code good. By good, what I mean by good, try to follow good principles. You don't have to follow to the letter. Nothing in development needs to be followed to the letter. Not good principles, not especially not solid principles. You're never gonna follow those to the letter. But try to follow them as the best you can. Important things to me is make a code readable as you can. If some developer comes to your project and takes him more than a minute to figure out what some function does, your code is not constructed very well. You need to refactor it. If in a minute he can catch up, code is good. That's my best principle when I review code and when I customize code. That's it. Most important is single responsibility principle. That's the most important one of the solid ones. Other ones are loose. You will use maybe well, maybe not. I mean, okay, big interfaces. You're probably gonna like separate those. But if we're really gonna implement the recursive principle or the reverse principle with the interfaces, like everything can be replaceable, no. In production code, definitely not. You're never gonna need to do that. Except if you know you're gonna need it. Client says something and you know you're gonna need it, then you will do it. But in production code, you're almost never gonna need something like that. One thing important is single responsibility principle. That's the most important solid rule that you need to follow. Only important that you need to follow. Other ones are loosey. Other ones are loosey. You follow them as best you can. That's basically it. So make your code readable as much as you can. Follow the 1 minute rule. And solid principles, just pay attention to single responsibility one. Other ones are kind of come and go. I do pay attention to them. Maybe I instinctively write something in the right way because after 8+ years of development, you kind of had those things drill into your head. But I don't really pay attention to it. I even don't pay attention to SFP or single responsibility one because results different thing here. Yeah, when you have come to that state, the coding becomes like real joy to do. And that's it. That's all minimum so you basically need to follow. So construct your data well and construct your code well. And that's it. All other things are basically just your let's say business logic and business requirements. Okay, so I think Jesus, it's already 3:30. It's halfway to the 4 a.m. here. I definitely need to. Fortunately, tomorrow is not a very day. But I'm actually awake this late, even if probably awake this late, even if it's a work day, because I'm kind of night owl. I'm always awake this time, even if I have to work tomorrow. Good thing about developer work is most of the times you're very flexible with your time. I am at the moment. Sometimes I'm not, but the projects I'm doing at the moment are very small teams, so I'm very flexible at the moment. I can start working in. My first meeting of the day is like 11 p.m., 11 a.m., so I don't start before 11 a.m. at the moment. Okay, that's it for today. Hope somebody was here. I don't know. I didn't pay attention to the viewers list. Hopefully someone was there. I'll probably upload this video. To the video section on Twitch, so you can catch it later if you want. Hope this was useful, and like I said, next time Redis testing setup, and I will do repository part implementation, just a partial one. I apologize. You'll see what I mean when I start doing it. It won't be full implementation because it's not necessary. Partial one is more than enough. Okay. And then I will start, whenever it is finished, I will start with one thing that you will always start when you video projects and also authentication and maybe authorization is not authentication logic. It will be one that will start with. So basically, I will build the login, register the registration, set password, verification email, maybe welcome email, resend verification email, and maybe a single link login and stuff like that. That's a basic OAuth authentication system, and this is something I'll be doing customly, and I won't be using, as I said, a Laravel one because I'll implement that as a feature, and I'll be building custom authentication system. This is something that every developer you do it so many times that you kind of already know how to do it. This will be the first thing I'll implement, and then I'll actually see in which way this project will go. You're free, if anybody's here or watching this video, you're free to suggest what features you want to see implemented in the project. You will basically be my clients in some sense. Yeah, you can never choose your clients. Whatever clients want, you have to do it. Find a way to do it. So choose, and I will try to implement it. I will do everything's gonna be live. I won't do anything prepared. So if I make mistake, you will see it. If it takes me 1 hour to debug something, which is possible, you will see it entire hour of it. Everything's gonna be live, so nothing off the camera. Except maybe some super boring stuff that you really don't need to see, like these Docker build-ups, which kind of information based are not very useful. And in the end, Cell kind of screws you up with separate container. Really, Laravel. What were you thinking here? Okay. Okay. So that's it. I'll finish now. Anybody that is here or was here, was nice chatting and doing the setup with you. For video watchers, hope this video was useful, and hope you will come to my next stream and we can develop something together. Well, bye people of Twitch, this case, and maybe YouTube at some point in the future. Bye, and see you in the next one. Have a well, if you are in the areas of the world where now it's day, then have a great one. If you're in the area of the world where it's like me, it's night, then good night and have a sweet dreams. Bye.